Community, see my higher self.
Community, see my higher self.
And then I want you to breathe in and I want you to smell what you're smelling. Smell what you're smelling, right? Community has taken what's on your shoulders. Community is listening for all the words that can only come through you. Community is connecting so deeply with you that they see and call out and hold the next higher self, that depth that can only come through you.
My shoulders feel lighter.
Right. I'm going to go. I know that is, hold on just for a second. Let me make sure that I mute. Is that your alarm in the background?
I've got to turn it off. That was my chanting alarm. I'll go turn it off.
I see that as confirmation from source and love. There was no way to know that we would interact, right, in that way.
No, it went off. There we go.
Right. So for myself, my cell phone dings, my computers or something electronic will ding and say, it is done, it is done, it is done.
Thank you.
And
thank you.
yeah, and to really, really feel that. And every time you feel your shoulders, really command it. Community, take.
Thank you. And it's still the arm is still something persistent there, so.
Right. And so this is for you to really get the arm, right? The arm is connected to the shoulder. The shoulder is connected to the neck. The neck is connected to the head. The head is connected to God, source, love, the universe.
And that's the Aries. It's the Aries rules the head. Aries,
Right.
new moon. We are upon.
That whole energy and really coming forward with making a difference. It's the spiritual immunity, right? The mental, what is it mentally? What is spirituality? Spirituality is reaching into you all the time. What is mental? It's giving you words because you're available for the energy, the language that it speaks. You're available for the language that it speaks. And then you pull it in and you become the words. And then you become the physical body of eternity, of all time, of what can only come through you. And that's because the throat is connected to the heart. When the two chakras, right, when the two hormonal systems, when the two energy systems are connected, when you're connected to something greater than yourself, you're connected to the whole of yourself. When you're connected to your heart, all the other systems in your body balance themselves out. This is what it means. Joseph Campbell. Joseph Campbell, follow your bliss. Follow your bliss, and doors will open for you where there were none. Following. And so as you're breathing into your body right now, I want you to really connect. There is a physical, conscious community that's online for you. Miracle Makers Academy is one of those, right? You are the miracle frequency. You chose this one, it chose you back. Breathe that in. I love that there was that sound.
Really?
Confirmation. Now that confirmation is so beautiful and so important because whatever field you're in, whatever community, whatever agreements that you chose, consciously or unconsciously, your joy, your knowing yourself, your connection to your own heart, your connection to something greater, your connection to your own heart. Who do you become when you're cherished? Ah, you're connected to something greater, God, love, source, a physical community, a emotional place, a mental concept, a spiritual intention. You're connected into your heart. And then you're grounding that in behavior by behavior, physical action by physical action, integrity. Everything matches. Somewhere along the way, your joy and your connection to something else got interrupted.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so beautiful to really breathe this in, right? No one else can do this breathing for you. To feel that your heart is connected to your words. Your words are connected to the highest version of yourself. It's being called out, not only by you, but by the community, by the people that see you. Breathing that in, you're connected to the words that and the things written in the ancient mysteries, in the benevolent text, in the holy scripture, in the Bible, and in a knowing and in a heart of every child, of every bird, of every beautiful thing blossoming. Breathe that in. You are blossoming. This is a blossoming. Eckhart Tolle talks so beautifully about the flowering of humanity, that a conscious evolutionist that was watching how flowers bloom. Eckhart Tolle, is quoting an evolutionary biologist saying, at one time there was only one blossom of flower bloomed. Then came 1,000-year spread, and the second blossom happened, and then the third blossom, and the fourth blossom, thousands of years apart. And then came a time where there are blossoming flowers everywhere. Humanity connected. There was a beautiful blossom, and it took thousands of years, thousands, before the next blossom, and then the next blossom, and then the next blossom. Your energy, your spiritual field is being called to blossom. To blossom, blossom. All of this extensive blossoming that only your humanity can bring forward, your creativity, your mental and spiritual blossoming. You've learned this whole life and you've transformed. Step by step, you became the next best version of you. Will you take command of your body now? Will you take command and really go deeply into, I am committed I am committed to the vision that I create with God, with love, with Source, the blossomed version of me, the blossomed version created Miracle Makers Academy. The blossomed version went to medical school and infectious diseases, OBGYN, peds. The blossomed me speaks. The blossomed you is being called. The blossomed you, the blossoming is happening. Everything you've seen another human being do, you can do. Everything Gandhi did, everything Hippocrates, everything Mother Teresa, everything Jesus, everything love, everything. Breathe that in. Everything that you've learned, it's available for you right now. Guide that energy, guide that love. Be you. And be you, right? Be you means see everyone as you. See everyone as you. There is no they, them, other. Viruses or bacteria or anything that comes in is tiny you. And if you go, all right, this is come or it's here to inform me, to really get that blossom, breathe that in. It's so refreshing. You're so refreshing. You, the next best version of you, is refreshing. Breathe that in. Your heart already knows the way. Your heart already knows. Feel it. Thank it. Oh my gosh, your heart and your lungs. And everything has gotten you here. It's gotten you this far. Breathe that in. Feel that. What else can you give gratitude for right now?